expand our minds and make us all think. How you guys all doing? Let's talk about true freedom, what that really looks like in this simulated world. Let's talk about the misunderstanding of escape as well. For a long time, for centuries, seekers have asked, how do I escape this matrix? And some believe the answer lies in rejecting modern society, leaving, behind money, technology, and civilization itself, leaving behind the way we do life. Others attempt to escape through rebellion, fighting against it, the system with external force, and yet both approaches just keep us deeply entangled with where we're at. How do you truly escape? You see, the true escape is not about running away or destroying the illusion. It's about seeing right through it. It's about shifting your relationships to it and mastering energetic non-attachments. You see, when we learn to engage without being consumed, to observe without reacting, and to exist without being ruled by fear, you walk freely. You walk freely within the dream while knowing you are not of it. The illusion of ownership. You see, from the moment we are born, we are conditioned to believe we own things. Our bodies, our names, our beliefs, our families, and even our struggles. This illusion of ownership creates attachment, and attachment creates suffering. You do not own your body. It is a vessel you inhabit. You do not own your name. It is a label assigned to you. You do not own your experience. They pass through you like the wind. You do not own the people in your life. They are fellow travelers on shifting paths. When you realize that all things are borrowed from the great web of life, you release the need to control them. You stop clinging, and in doing so, you free yourself. The difference between presence and attachment is most people confuse. They're confused, and they confuse it with love and attachment. But see, success with validation and security with control, but true presence is free from this entanglement. See, you can love deeply without clinging. See, love is energy you share and not something you possess or own. You can create without seeking validation. Your artwork, words, or work do not need approval to be meaningful. And you can serve without sacrificing yourself. See, true giving comes from abundance and not depletion. When you master presence without attachment, you engage fully with life without being enslaved by it. Much love back to you. So when you learn to master the presence without attachment, you engage fully in life without being enslaved by it and being trapped by the illusions. See, the matrix is a construct, a simulation of experiences, and you are still here. And the goal is not to escape it, but by force or by, awakening within it, like a lucid dreamer who realizes they can fly, you gain control when you stop fearing this illusion. If you fight the matrix, it tightens the grip on you. Resistance feeds the system. If you try to escape by running, you can only create the trap. The same patterns will follow you wherever you go until you face them. If you become conscious without it, you reclaim your power. You can move through the world play by its rules but remain untouched. You can move through this life You see, this is the difference between the prisoner and the player. The prisoner believes the game is real. The player knows it's a dream, but plays anyways. See, money, success, and freedom, the grand illusion. The system teaches that wealth equals freedom. That if you just have money, more power, more recognition, you finally will be safe. This is all a lie. It's BS. I tried that. It just fails on you, and you become the most unsafe person. So many of the wealthiest people remain prisoners of fear, addiction, and control. They can't even let go of what they have to save the world. They have enough. We got enough people. There's people who have enough money in just one pocket to solve all of our problems. But fear, that's not freedom. True freedom is when you control your inner state, not your external condition. And that means a lot. You can control what's going on in here. And not just control it to the point where it finally explodes and you lose it. But truly. I tell you, I've been going through the test of all tests. And it has shaken me at moments. But I kept reminding myself, it's a game. See, that's the difference. Can we get to a place where we remind ourselves? So when you no longer fear losing anything, you become untouchable. I feel like that's what I got taught in this life. I can't tell you how many times I have lost everything in my life. And now I'm at the place where I don't even give a shit. I know that tomorrow it'll turn around. And I got tested with that this summer. My van broke down, completely unuseful in the middle of absolute Timbuk nowhere, not even a joke. 2 hours from one end from society and 2 hours from the other end of society. No matter which way I was going to get towed, it had to be 2-hour tow. Here I am in a bus. I stayed calm that entire time. Now, I had some tests recently and I didn't stay so calm, but I had to remind myself it's a game. But true freedom is when you control your inner state and your external condition. And it's not controlled, it's changed. When you no longer fear losing anything, you become untouchable. When you detach from the outcomes, you reclaim your energy from the illusion of lack. Hello, all of you. Well, we are everybody. So then the question is, are you not worth saving? Just saying. So those who master this understanding or paradox, when you stop chasing things, they come to you effortlessly. The less you need, the more you have. The less you seek, the more you find. How do you exit while remaining in this world? Well, the question arises, how do you actually practice energetic non-attachment? Here's some keys, things that help me. Learn to observe without reacting. When a challenge arises, practice witnessing them instead of immediately engaging. Ask yourself, is this truly mine, or am I just passing through this experience? Detach from outcomes. Do your best in all things, but release the need for specific results and say to yourself, whatever comes, I remain whole. Recognize the dream. Remind yourself daily, I am not my body or my struggles or my past. I am awareness behind them. Reclaim your power from fear. When fear arises, instead of pushing it away, face it. Say, I see you, but you don't control me. Live in flow. Stop resisting the natural movement of life. Let things come and go without grasping. Trust the unfolding. Why does this matter for humanity now? Most people try to escape the matrix, are still trapped. They're just in a different form of it. Whether it's religious dogma, conspiracy loops, or counterculture extremes, they are still bound by fear and reactions. See, true freedom isn't about running away. It's about waking up right where you are and realizing the world cannot control someone who does not fear losing it. When enough individuals embody with wisdom, a collective shift occurs. Humanity moves from fear-based survival to a state of conscious creation. The illusion loses its grip, and we remember what we truly are. Limitless beings experiencing a dream, not prisoners of a false reality. Walk freely in the dream. This is the path of the awakened ones. Not withdrawal, not war, but sovereignty of the soul. So be in the world, but not of it. Love creates, play, and give, but do not cling. Then and only then will you truly be free. Don't have attachments. That's the key. All right, well, you guys, hope you're having a good morning. Make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter and you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Hang in there. Peace. Love. We'll catch you guys later.